All right, so I'm ready to do the handle now. So now that I have my mug pretty much completed or to the point where I'm satisfied with the way it looks, it's time to do the handle. And so what I've done is I've already kind of put my handle out and I've had it drying for the last 20 minutes or so that it kind of stiffens and keeps its shape. So that way as I apply it, it's not in a soft, droopy state so that the gravity can't take a hold of it. So now that I've got it, I'm going to go ahead and start to slip the areas that I have bended. And so remember, it's really good so that when you're putting your handle on, you want to bend your handle. So imagine my finger's the handle. Instead of just using this tip and just applying that tip to the side of my mug where there's not a lot of surface area on that, it's very easy to break that finger because it's just this tip holding it to the mug. And so what I like to do is curl my handles, and so that way I increase the surface area that is touching the mug and then let it kind of wrap around. And then I do the same thing to the bottom part. I wrap it as well. And so that's what these two areas are. So these two areas here are going to be wrapped around and it increases that surface area. So I want to apply my slip generously. I'm going to take my score and I'm going to rough it up pretty good. And then I've got to figure out where on this mug is the handle going to go. And so I'm going to slip these areas as well really well. And then anything I don't use, so if I just kind of eyeball it, then I can kind of scratch this area up. And again, scoring on both sides is going to be super important because it needs to have a great contact. And so I'm doing 8-directional scoring. And now that I have that on there, then I'm going to start to figure out and really start to apply that surface pressure. So if I show you from the top again, you can kind of see how many inches. So you can really see how I'm wrapping it around to really increase that surface tension of this handle and how much of it is on. Now you want to slip your edges like you always do. I'm really trying to make sure that I'm pressing good and firm, that they're becoming part, that it's actually becoming part of the mug and not just an object that happens to be sitting on the mug. And that is how you apply your mug handle. So now I'll let that sit out and dry officially, and that should be taken care of.